It's Clubs Day, gotta go out to Clubs Day.
Bruh, shut up.
You're just jealous because my club is better than your club.
I don't know about that. Anyways, I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jessie.
And welcome to Show 2.
Do you know what the perfect, tasty, nutritious snack to eat on a warm, sunny day is? You guessed it, Froyo. Girl Up will be having a fundraiser at Yogurtland tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Make sure to stop by to support Our Lady Apaches. Hey Ryan, here's that homecoming poster you ordered.
Oh, thanks, man.
No problem. I hope you don't mind the artist's signature in the corner.
Well, if you're like me and you're too untalented to make your own poster, ASB can make one just for you. The last day to order a poster is this Friday. Order now with the link down below.
And in case your date says yes, tickets are still $85 with an ASB card and $95 without. Prices will go up next week, so
buy your tickets now.
The sky is clear here in California, but weather around the world is so much more grim. Here's Jason with the forecast.
It's hurricane season, and multiple parts of the world have been suffering from natural disasters. Most notably, Hurricane Florence and Typhoon Mangkhut have been wreaking havoc. Hurricane Florence made landfall Friday, September 14th on the North Carolina coast, with a mandatory evacuation ordered last Wednesday by the state governments of North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. More than 1 million people had fled to safer locations. On the other side of the world, Typhoon Mangkhut has been causing devastating damage, hitting countries like Taiwan, the Philippines, and China. Like Carolina, millions of people have been evacuated from the nearby regions recently due to life-threatening floods.
Every hurricane is unique, but I guess the big thing about them is that they have really, really strong winds. They're accompanied by storm surges, which are essentially the raising of the ocean levels, which unfortunately is going to cause a lot of the flooding that's going to right around the Carolinas, since they do have a lot of rivers that are nearby. Unfortunately, by these rivers end up being a lot of people living by there, and so a lot of them are going to have to move or unfortunately pay the consequences. For some people, I think whether they are small business owners or they're just really attached to their homes for whatever reason, a lot of people it's a fear to leave their homes, especially when they don't know when they're going to be back. And some people feel like they can defend their houses when realistically, from everything I know about Florence, it seems like it should just be, you should just get out. The officials are saying that you should, pack up and leave. Generally speaking, you should do that.
We all hope for the best for those who have been affected. This has been Jason. Back to you guys in the studio.
Your muse might...
If you'd like to support those in Florence, please go to redcross.org to make a donation.
A new set of laws passed by the European Union has an online community up in arms. Let's go to Rod to see what this is all about.
Hurricane season, and
Your muse might be in danger. On September 12th, the European Union passed 2 new articles that dramatically changed the landscape of the internet.
Before, media was shared between Europe and other countries without much regulation, only going through basic content ID matching to strike the most obvious copyright violations. But the EU rocked the boat with the addition of these articles. With the addition of Article 13 to the law books, it requires large platforms such as YouTube and Reddit to stop users from sharing copyright materials. This would mean that European content, like memes, would also be striked. In addition, Article 11, otherwise known as the link tax, now allows publishers to demand a paid license to search engines to send news-related links.
If indeed these articles are passed and if indeed the different states adopt them, the big servers like the Twitter and Facebook and YouTube could be very, very different in terms of...
Oh, hey, it's Clubs Day, right?
Yeah?
So should I get out my golf clubs?
No.
Should I get a deck of cards?
No.
Should I turn up?
No, Ryan, Clubs Day as in the clubs here at school.
Oh, I think I need to take a break.
The first show being live makes it seem more like a real life news.
The commentary was very nice. My favorite part was probably like sports.
I personally really like APN. I think it's pretty cool. And I think the live, it being live now is a really good, new interesting start.
Seeing APN live was actually really interesting because it reminded me of being on the First Avenue broadcast journalism.
It was pretty good.
Collaboration. What does that mean? It shows how much power we hold when we combine our efforts.
However, the key part to collaboration is common interest.
We work together to ensure our well-being.
To aid each other in our accomplishments.
To make people laugh.
Lights out. This isn't a PSA. We're just plugging our comedy show.
There's a lot to be upset about early in the year. It's hot, it's not Friday yet, and well, we're in school. But I know just the thing to cheer you up. Apache Sports. Last Thursday, boys water polo made El Rancho look like a fish out of water. The boys took a quick lead in the first quarter and never looked back. El Rancho tried to keep up against the Apaches' quick passes, strong offense, and relentless defense, but ultimately failed, committing many fouls during the process. The Apaches played strategically well, faking El Rancho's goalies, making them second-guess where the shots would go, allowing Arcadia to score goal after goal. El Rancho's last efforts to score some points were consistently blocked, guaranteeing Arcadia the winners at a score of 20-6. Great job on the game and good luck on your water polo tournament tomorrow, boys. Now let's throw it over to Claire with football.
The Apaches spiked away their opponents, the Bros Indians, on their first league game this past Friday. Even from the beginning, with the Apaches' slow offense, the Indians struggled to compete against Arcadia. An outstanding team performance, highlighted by quarterback Dylan Guerra, had 4 touchdown passes and completed 19 of his last passes, having the Indians aching for the ball. 2 touchdowns by Jabari Kindle and 1 each from Frankie Contreras and Rolandus Whitener pushed the Apaches on top over the Indians 45-27.
Offense kind of started slow, but as we got the ball moving and things started rolling our way, we put up a pretty good performance. For me, personally, I think I did really good. I was 32 for 40 with 447 yards and 4 touchdowns. So, that's pretty good numbers, and I really feel like the team did good this past Friday.
A game that was so dominantly played by our team was featured on The Challenge, an NBC sports show this past weekend. Great job this week, football, and good luck on Friday against your game at Burbank. Back to Jesse and Ryan in the studio.
A special shout out to First Avenue's second period broadcast journalism class for guessing last week's outro song, We're All in This Together, from High School Musical. If you would like a shout out on our next show, make sure to comment the name of our outro song down below.
And don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms listed down below. This has been Jesse.
And this has been Ryan.
And we'll see you at Club Day, Apaches.